Patty Christensen, hand CRPS lady. You've seen in my videos I've been kind of sick. Well, when you're sick, you're pretty much, you lay down, you sit down, let's face it, your phone is kind of your nurse, right? In my case, where I'm not well for very much, I can't do like a movie or even a TV show. You know what? I go over to the TikToks, because why not? There. When you don't feel well and you just don't have any brain cells to spare, it's the best place to go. But I guess, people don't like the TikToks. Well, by people, I mean government. Because in all honesty, when there's a natural disaster, I get my news from the TikToks because it's the people on the ground. Do you like how I call it the TikToks? It's the people on the ground. Then I know it's really what's happening. Because let me tell you right now, if it's coming from a major news source, the one thing I know is I'm not getting the truth. Am I right? Well, so apparently everybody's been figuring out what to do if the TikToks go away. For me, it probably means I just need to work more and exercise more. Let's be real. But I guess there's some place, and it's called something like Little Red Book or Red Notebook or something, that's a straight up legit Chinese app. I mean, like with the Chinese characters, I saw some Chinese guy explaining what buttons to push. If we are anything in this country, we are spicy. Maybe that's why Trump got elected, because he's a little spicy too. But they say you can't have the TikToks because apparently politicians don't understand the difference between Singapore and China. Don't get me started. Those Senate hearings were frankly painful to watch. But anyway, so Americans are going over to this legit, straight up Chinese app, right? Because we're spicy, we're funny. Don't tell us we can't do something. Oh my gosh, right? And so, the Chinese people, they're like, okay, whiteys, why are you all coming over here? And so Americans are explaining why. And so they're even funnier because they're like, when you sign up over there, somebody will come over, hello, however they would say it, I'm your Chinese spy friend. It is all turned into the biggest, most hysterical joke. Am I doing it? No. I really got on this in addition to YouTube to just try to, I'm trying to reach out to people who have disabilities and all that kind of stuff. So my life is kind of a bit of a mess right now with sickness anyway. I don't have time to mess with it unless it gets super popular. And I guess if that's where all the disabled people go, I'll go over there. But I just have to tell you how funny it is that they shut down a company with the wrong country anyway. And so everybody goes to the country. And the people over there are hysterical too, calling us their little spy friends. So just wanted to share that. For those who don't know, when I was 21 years old, actually at the time I was 20, and I'm old, so this was in the 80s. If I say post-strike, it means air traffic controllers strike. And Reagan said, we ain't playing this game. We're hiring all new people. And so there was this guy that said, I'm going to go be an air traffic controller. And I said, oh, my dad worked at an airport. That might be fun. Maybe I should do it. And he looked at me and said, girls can't do that job. Let me just tell you this. Who walked in untrained in any way, took the test? Who got the job? Who didn't? So do not tell somebody. I mean, obviously tell us we don't do drugs. We don't do drugs. But you know what I mean. Don't try to put artificial boundaries on an American, because it will come back to bite you in the hiney hard. That's all.